What's up, everybody? I'm Cody here with Dilemma Combatives. This is my Uke Aaron.
What's up?
And we're going to talk about dealing with the grip fight from guard in a medium range kind of situation, and in particular attacking 2-on-1 and arm drag. Check it out. So I'm sure most of you guys have probably learned an arm drag from the standing position. Usually this happens when he reaches his arm a little too much into my space. Okay? You might have also learned this 2-on-1 or Russian tie. Usually this happens when he collar ties and I peel this off and we come here. Or a lot of times people like to lace deep like this. Okay? So basically the principle with each of these is that I'm controlling the wrist and the elbow. And it's really just a question of which hand is where, okay? Both are really useful grips, and I use both a lot from the standing position as well as the bottom position. In general, I would say this arm drag is more of a kind of a speed move where I'm surprising him, we're grip fighting, boom, and I go right on to the next thing. Whereas this 2-on-1 or Russian tie is more of a control kind of a position where I can be here for a while and look to set stuff up, drag him to the ground, single leg, attack to the back, and so on. Now, there's a bunch of people who are way better at wrestling than me that can show you all that stuff, but I want to take a look at what it looks like on the ground, okay? Now, in an older video, I talked about different types of, a sort of overview of different types of guards. And when we have a kneeling opponent, we can think of our main three types of guard as the closed guard, where I have my legs on the outside, the seated open guard, butterfly guard, legs on the inside, and the half guard, where one leg inside, one leg outside. So these kind of 2-on-1 arm drag type of moves can be used from all three of those positions, okay, to attack the back. So let's look at from the closed guard. A lot of times he might be posted on my hips. I'm going to bump, pull across, use my legs to bring him in, bring him tight to me, and then I start to scoot around and take the back, okay? From the butterfly guard, a lot of times we're grip fighting. Maybe he tries to grab my head. I can peel this off, switch here. Maybe he tries to grab my feet. Boom. A lot of times I'm posting my foot on this knee. Boom. And taking the back. Okay. From the half guard, a lot of times he'll post on my hip here. I'll peel this 2-on-1. Maybe kind of load him up. Boom. And I can attack the back this way. Okay? Now, also with all of these types of positions, a lot of times as I'm going for his back, he's going to try to defend by putting weight into me. Okay? So now as his weight is on me, I'm kind of stuck, but this can load him up for a sweep. Okay? So if we're in the closed guard, that's going to be, as he pressures into me, like a flower sweep. AKA pendulum sweep. Okay, from the butterfly guard, that's just going to be a hook sweep with this arm drag grip. Oh, there's a wall there. Let's scoot. And from the half guard, this is probably the least commonly taught, but becoming one of my favorite sweeps is what we call the knee lever sweep. So as he's trying to defend, usually with the head position like that. Okay. You can look up details on all these. I just kind of want to give you a big picture how they all sort of work in a similar way no matter what our leg configuration is. I'm using that arm drag to force a dilemma to where he's going to either give up his back or he's going to get swept. Or sometimes it could lead to some other things like, let me show at least from the closed guard. This is oftentimes going to, if he's defending the sweep, this is going to set up my arm bar. Notice how much I have his posture broken. Okay, you guys might find the arm bar from guard to be kind of a difficult submission to actually pull off. Well, this, in my opinion, is a setup that's more realistic. Okay, I'll give you one more submission just as a bonus because it's fun. This is probably most practical from like a butterfly guard scenario. Okay, if he grabs my head and I peel off this 2-on-1 and then he's pressuring in a lot and we're kind of tight, I'm struggling to make something happen, I have a super sneaky, fun wrist lock here. His elbow is up against my hip, which creates a sort of a backstop. And even if he doesn't tap, he might kind of, this can create some movement, so as he tries to defend, it can open up space for me to move on. Oh, I dropped my mic. Yeah, so that wrist lock is just sort of a fun little grip fighting detail bonus that can help make something happen for you. So I hope this helps you guys. A lot of times when people are new to jiu-jitsu, there's so many techniques and people feel kind of overwhelmed. In my opinion, when you're in the bottom position, if you start with attacking these 2-on-1 arm drag style attacks, you're creating an angle, you're dominating one side of their body, and you're threatening to go right to the back, which is one of the best, if not the best position in jiu-jitsu. So I think for a lot of reasons, it just makes sense as a great first attack to then start to build up your game from. So I hope that helps you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, train hard, train safe, train smart. Us.